Hey, Kathy. Ready to make a swimsuit? Hello, hello. I think this, there we go. I got it on and it's got sound. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hey, Yvonne. Skimmy Lou is in the house. Happy Mother's Day, Muriel. Did you find any?
No.
I'm sorry. You can't use that. That's for swimsuits.
Where's Shane?
He is over at Gage's house.
Is Gage home?
Huh? No, Gage is at work.
Did you know that wire we found at the store at Hobby Lobby?
Huh?
You know the metal that we found at Hobby Lobby?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him if he has any.
Oh, okay.
He's actually on it too.
I do have the sewing machines in 2 colors. I have,
Some of that
hush.
of the wire.
No, I don't. And you can't use wire. Sorry. She's having a moment. She got some beads at Hobby Lobby and she wants to make beaded curtains and she needs string for them. So, happy Mother's Day, Kathy. All right. Hi, Paula. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Yes, we're making a swimsuit. I'm so excited. Okay. So I got my pattern all cut. I have my pieces of swim elastic, which is just a rubber elastic. I still have to stretch it, but I have it. It's cut. There we go. All right. And then, oh, yes, Kathy. I have this in 2 colorways, and then I have it in this double brush poly in the navy and the white, but I also have it in navy and white on French terry. So, and I am using a black swim lining. Mine is from Joann's, and yesterday the girls and I were in town and we were shopping, and I discovered that my Joann's has closed for good and I missed the last day. But it's fine. I didn't need to spend any money anyway. I did enough shopping in town with the girls yesterday that I don't need to spend any more. So I'm using this snakeskin colorway, something. I don't know what color you call this. It's like blues and pinks and tan and black, but it's really pretty. And I've had this swim fabric for a very long time, probably 8 or 9 years. So that's what I am using, and I am using all that for my exterior. I'm not using anything different. Hey, Brenda. Happy Mother's Day. And I don't know why that all of a sudden my voice is deciding to crack itself. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Nova. Happy Mother's Day. There we go. That's better. I may have to go turn the air 1 second. it's extra warm in here, and I don't know why. Could be because it's set on 79. Okay, there we go. That shall be better in a moment. All right, so first things, right sides together, match front, center, slant. Of lining and main bodice pieces. So that's going to be these pieces, and we are matching this and right sides together. So I'm going to bring you in and bring you down because y'all know I like to have it in my lap. Let's get up close and personal. Y'all can check out my tan that I'm getting from spending all this time in the sun. Look at that. Woo! Although I may have to stop wearing my gloves because my hands will be a different color. It'll be like a really weird farmer's tan. Now, where is Beth? Because she said she was waiting for this. She said she was so excited. She could not wait. All right. This goes like that. And like that. Okay. Hey, Tracy. Happy Mother's Day. Got a good group going. I was worried that, with it being Mother's Day, people might not join. But doesn't seem to have deterred anyone. But then again, Mother's Day, it's your day, right? You get to do what you want. My mom and my brother came over, and Cat Dad grilled burgers and hot dogs. And I made strawberry cobbler. And what else did I make? Peanut butter fudge. Made some peanut butter fudge. And then, so I'm putting the lining for my bodice, right sides together on that curved edge. And this is going to be the front, and it overlaps. So if you have not ever worked with swim lining or swim fabric, it's a nylon spandex, and they are both very slinky and silky. I mean, think about your swimsuits. So that can make them somewhat difficult to work with. I think there's probably pros and cons to both, or to any fabric maybe. I don't know. So, all right. I'm flipped again tonight. That's so weird because when I look at myself, it looks the same. So, I'm going to lay that over there to the side. Put this over here out of my way. There we go. And now I'm ready to go. I think it's an iPhone update. So until they change that, I don't think it's going to do any good. Yes. Okay, so I've got my right sides together, and then I need my swim elastic. And then now that I have mixed these all up, I don't know, those are not, it's going to be the second shortest pieces. And those all look the same. So let me see. It's going to be these. So anytime you're working with clear elastic or swim elastic, you want to do what's called exercise your elastic, and it just means stretch it. And the first time you stretch it, you can kind of feel it release. And then, hey, Wendy, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. Okay. So let me take this back off of here. There's Beth. Yay. Okay. All right. So I'm adding my elastic. As well. Let's see. And according to this, my elastic should fit without being, let me remeasure this. Let's just remeasure. And that's because that's not the right piece. So, oh, but I stretched it. That's why. Okay. So it needs to be cut down. So let me do that. And I got to figure out what I'm going to mark it with so that I can cut it. Oh, there we go. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. All right, let's see if that's any better before I cut it. Oh, perfect. It's perfect now. There we go. Let's see. Fabulous how that works out. So I picked Chloe up from school on Friday, and she's got this harebrained idea. A surprise nap after having a margarita. That's awesome, Tracy. That would be me too. I would, if I had a margarita, I'd be out. No ifs, ands, or buts. I picked Chloe up from school on Friday. And she's like, so Mom, I had an idea. She's like, you know how well, hold on. She's like, you know how when we were going to move and you told me I could do whatever I wanted to my room, and then I ended up sharing with Emily and I didn't get to do it. So can we do that? And can you give me a budget and can we go shopping? But that turned into like she wanted to go right that minute. And I'm like, we have things to do. Hey, Brittany. So we ended up going yesterday because she was not taking no for an answer. And it was not what I had planned because I was planning on sleeping in and sewing out here in the cabin all day. And yeah, that didn't happen. I didn't even sleep in. So I am not stretching my fabric or my elastic while I attach these. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. So this is my lining. I put my elastic right there on the seam, serged it down, and then now we're going to fold it over, and then that will create the nice edge that is the bodice. Just like that. So, and it has some stretch to it now. I mean, it had stretch before, but it's going to give it more stability. So now we're going to repeat that for the other side. So I already have that clipped together. So I'm just going to add my elastic. And repeat. And I don't know if I said, but I have not ever made this pattern before. So we shall see how it goes. It shall be interesting. I have made a swimsuit before, though. Several years ago, I made Emily a swimsuit. Probably close to 4 or 5 years ago now, but it was adorable. So I may have to go back and take in some more on that, but we'll see. Let's see. Yep. Definitely need to go in a little more. 'tis fine. That was easy enough. Should lay better now too. Yeah, much better. Okay. So let me repeat that for this one. Cat Dad got me 2 fig trees for Mother's Day. Which was exactly what I asked for. Not specifically 2, but I asked for a fig tree. All right, run gathering stitches along the curve of the arm. So that's going to be right here. So let's see, let's turn that up to that. And I have some scrap right here. And let's see what that does. Okay, let's turn it down just a little. Okay. There we go. All right. We're going to gather the arm curve, which is going to be right here. This straight edge right here is what goes under the arm. So, oops, I'm so sorry. So if I fold this wrong sides together, it would lay like this. So we're going to take and we're going to start right here and we're going to gather this edge here on both pieces. Beth, what are you doing? How was your hike and the things? Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. Make a list. Pros and cons, baby. Pros and cons. So now we're going to flip our pieces, pin and clip around side and bottom. The lining is shorter. And so we're going to flip it around and we're going to pin and clip, the side. Oh. Ew. Okay, so we're gonna take and we're gonna clip these sides together. And then we're gonna pull our threads or gather until we can make this fit this. So let's see. It looks like I may need to do some more gathering. I'm gonna try to make it work with it. No, I'm not, because I'll sit here for 5 hours trying to fit that. So I'm just gonna release the gather and then I'll just stitch it again. And this time I'll tighten it. Let's do that again. Okay. Should have went with tighter the first time. I could always let it out. Okay. All right. Now let's see what that did. Definitely better. I am so excited for this. I was laying in bed and I was like, I'm going to make a swimsuit. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now you can kind of see. I'm going to have to stretch it out just a little bit, so that's fine. But it's much better. And then now I can just kind of match it up with my lining. And as I match it up, I will clip it together. And then if I need to let it out any, I can. It's actually not going to need to be let out. I'm going to need to kind of gather it up a little bit, and that's fine. It'll be easier to do this second go around. There's not as much slack. As I continuously throw clips in the floor. So I've had this pattern, I guess probably as long as I've had this fabric. Definitely should have made it by now. Oh. Okay. That's what we have. So what's going to happen is once I attach that, it's going to, when we pull this side right here, it's going to cause that lining to overlap to the back so you don't see it, or the main fabric will pull around to the back, so when you're wearing it you won't see the lining poking out like this. It'll be like that. If that makes any sense. You ever use your serger with the blade up for top stitching? I have not, because number one, I don't know how, and number two, my serger, which it would be, I could do it with this, but I'm trying to get you closer to where you can see. I don't have throat space here. So I could do it on like this, but I couldn't do it like on, like if I wanted to open this up and top stitch this seam, I wouldn't be able to because I don't have clearance for it to get through, if that makes any sense. Sorry for shaking y'all. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I got it locked back. No, what am I doing? Okay, let's try that. There we go. When all else fails, move the phone. Apparently, I did not cut the air down low enough because it's still warm in here. Okay. Based around the arm curve, side seam, and bottom edge, but let's see, the lining is shorter than the main fabric at both corners. It will automatically pull. Okay, hold please 1 moment, because why am I basting the bottom if oh, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go with it. I don't know. I'm gonna do it and hope that it works. I mean, my first swimsuit was wearable. It was for M, and it was super cute. So we're just gonna go with it. I mean, what could go wrong, right? I think I will clip it though, because that's wanting to creepy crawl on me. Creepy crawl. Oh, I didn't tell everybody. I did last night on Brittany's Live, but I know last week I told y'all that Cat Dad FaceTimed me at like midnight while I was at the summit to show me the baby chicks that he got while I was gone. So unfortunately, the day after I got home, we lost 2 of them. So he had gone back and he got 2 more. And then this weekend, like Thursday, he got 4 more, which gave us 16, because we started with 12, we lost 2, he got 2 more, and we still had 12, and then he got 4 more, and now we have 4 ducks. Well, then yesterday, no, I don't know. Yeah, last night, I'm asleep. I fell asleep. No, Kathy, they just were little and they didn't make it. So last night, I fell asleep during Brittany's live, and he comes in and he's like, I got to show you something. and I totally did not turn that back down. He had gone and he got 4 more. So now we have 22 and 4 ducks. And they're adorable, every stinking one of them. Problem solved. All right, so now I'm gonna stitch my arm curve and trying to keep the gathers flat. Technically this should be basting, but this is how I baste when doing clothes. Me and my pedal are fighting today. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got to get me one of those pads to go under my pedal to keep it from moving. Okay, one side done. Oh, and in the pattern there are, that is so cute. There are directions in the pattern for adding bra cups, as well as something else. I don't remember, but I'm not doing either one. So cute. Okay, let's see. So this is the underarm now. Whoop. There we go. So this is the underarm, and then it'll lay just like that. It's gonna be adorable. Okay, time to do the other one. So I'm just gonna repeat everything I just did on this piece. So I'm gonna gather, and then we're gonna baste. Custom swimsuits by Liz, starting at $75. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so we're going to clip our sides together. Hey, Rory. Happy Mother's Day. Hope your day was fabulous. And if I have told someone that, you know, Happy Mother's Day and you're not a mom, I didn't mean anything by it. Okay, so let's see. Flip this down so that matches up. So I'm just clipping the lining to the bottom. And This pattern does call for 3/8 inch elastic at one for some of the pattern, and I don't have that, so I'm using 1/4, and hopefully it will turn out fine. I could probably get away with substituting regular elastic and not using the rubber elastic because I typically don't get in the water in our pool, not because there's anything wrong with it. I just stay so cold. The girls actually went swimming today and Friday, and more power to them because I wasn't getting in that water. They tried to get me to get in, and I was not doing it. Not happening. It's I think it's about 70 something here today. It's not overly warm, but it's not cold either. But yesterday it rained and the pool is cold. So if y'all see me trimming, it's just because I didn't sew it just evenly. And that's just how I am. But yeah, so I was telling y'all about Chloe's little spur of the moment, let's redecorate my room thing, give me a budget, and take me shopping right this second. So we ended up going yesterday, and it was pouring down rain all day. But we had fun, and that's what matters. We went, we got up, and I had made breakfast. We started at our first stop was TJ Maxx. And we spent a good bit of time in there. And then we went to Sam's and we got lunch. And then after Sam's, we went to Target. And then we went to Five Below. And I don't know what we bought in Five Below, but it was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever spent that much in Five Below before. Which reminds me, I'll have to show y'all the light that I got for out here. Because it is so... Oh, wait, that wasn't Five Below. We left Five Below. We went in Ross. And then we were going to go in Joann, and that's when I discovered that they were now closed for good. Yep, my Joann is completely closed. I would have liked to gone in there one more time before it was completely closed, but it didn't happen, but I can't imagine what I would have bought because I was in there probably a month ago and I bought quite a bit of stuff that day. And I mean, like, I got what I wanted then, so I can't imagine what I would have bought unless it would have just been like ridiculously cheap. So, but anyway, after Joanne, we went to Hobby Lobby, which was not really what I wanted to do. I was ready to go, but Chloe had a gift card that she had gotten for Christmas or something, so we went in there. Hold please while I go get this light. Oh, and I keep kicking the camera. And then I'm going to trip over the cord because that's apparently what I do. Okay. Light acquired. And I don't know what cat is. Oh, he's making tomato cages. Look at this. It's a LED light. And I took it out of the box so I could throw the box away because I took all the garbage. But they had this for 50% off, and I had to buy it. So if you watched my tour of the cabin, then you know why it's a big deal, because we have a popcorn machine. So I'm going to put it on the wall beside the popcorn machine. I thought it was awesome. So I would like to have one that has my logo on it that's LED, but we'll see if that ever happens. I gotta strike it big for that to happen, I guess. Well, hi, Lady Fair. Okay, I have these basted together, so now we're ready for the next step. So we're gonna attach our front straps. All right, with right sides together, match side of both front strap and front arm piece on the curve. And the point on the strap is the top of our piece. And then we're going to add our lining. So we need some pieces. And I did not cut lining pieces for this because I cut the same fabric twice because I wasn't sure. Okay, so this is the top. And right sides together, so it's going to go like this. And clip that on. then we match this up. So we're going to ease this in. So this is so there's a little notch that you cut out when you cut this out. And then we're just going to ease all of that gathering to that curve. Where is Nikki? I should have messaged her and been like, hey, going live. So you could make one that is 2 colors, 3 colors. You could use, you know, a bottom. Okay, so now we're doing that. Using the lining front piece, repeat with right side of strap to right side of lining. Okay, so it's going to go just like that. So all I'm doing is adding the other piece. If I had cut if I had cut lining, this would be black. But I just used my swim fabric. And I'm pretty sure that this swim fabric is old SSE fabric. If it's not from SSE, it's from Surge Fabric Shop. But I'm pretty sure I got it from SSE. But they're no longer in business. Amanda has some nylon spandex on her website, Amanda's Bundles. The fun ones are sold out at the moment, but she adds more bundles almost every day, so I'm sure there will be more. Surge Fabric Shop has swim, and I think Boho Fabrics does too. I'm also pretty sure that Cotton and Twirls has swim. And Beth can tell us, Jen's Fabric probably has swim. And I'm sure your custom groups, most of your custom groups have swim. You just pay more for it. You think swim is on sale at Boho? Sweet. I'm going to have to check it out. Because I have this print, which I made the extra large size. And I'll have to look. I think the pattern goes up to plus 2x or plus 3x. And then, like I said, I made the extra large, or cut the extra large. I did grade down to all the way down to a medium for the hips, though. And since it's not, so this orange line on the pattern is the extra large, and then the brown is the large, and then the green is the medium. So on the top part, I left it completely full extra large. And then the waist, I still left extra large, and then went down to a medium for the rest of it. Which is my problem with a lot of ready-made, especially two-piece swimsuits. If I order them online, the bottoms will fit perfect, and then the top will be too little. So I'm kind of excited about this. I'm really hoping that it's going to fit the way that I want. So I'm just finagling this in here the way I want it. Okay. Just trying to ease that curve in there. All right, so this is what we're looking like. And then I have one more piece, and we're gonna I'm just gonna add it to the back side, right sides together, and I'm transferring my clips. And I do like to start, like I'll clip the bottom and clip the top and then ease it as I go. And I tend to work from both ends to make sure that I'm not stretching my fabric in some kind of weird way, because you really don't have to stretch it. You just kind of have to manipulate it around the edge. 25% off until Monday. Heck yeah. And so I know what I'll be doing later when Cat Dad's scrolling TikTok. You have to get 2 different sizes too, yeah. And then like I have some ready-made, ready to wear, like store-bought one-piece suits, and they fit okay, but typically they're really saggy in the bottom. Which if I'm at home, that's not really a problem. And I have some suits that fit good. So those will be the ones like I wear if we're going somewhere or something. Okay, so I have my little sandwich. So now we're going to, let's see, stitch the first few inches. Stitch remaining arm curve through all layers, main strap. Okay. So oh, I don't know why I got choked all of a sudden. Okay. So, and like with this, it's wanting to pull away. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll get it lined up and then I'll put a clip down here on the side. So it's out of the way of my serger foot, but it helps keep those pieces of fabric down where they need to be. And then still playing with this one a little bit, but we want it to look nice, right? We want it to look good. Okay, so now we're going to sew this, and I'm going to try really hard to keep my seam allowance. lift my foot and make sure that's out of my way. Because we're not stitching all the... Oh, foot back down. There we go. Fabulous. Okay. And I can take this clip off. And then when you turn these, that's what it looks like. It looks great. Oh, I love it. The gathering is perfect. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other one. So before I start on it, I'm going to add my clip over here on the side, out of the way of my foot. You need to see it modeled. Well, Beth, when you come in to visit, we can make you a matching one while you're here, because I have fabric left. So that's what I've made an extra large, and I have 2-yard cut of this fabric, and I think I only used 1 yard, probably not even a full yard. And I think, and I used swim lining for everything but this piece right here. And I think I had a scrap piece of the black. I have more. I just didn't need to use it. And there's swim lining for pretty much the entire suit. So, so yeah, that looks great. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So, do not clip past the 3/8. So we're going to take and clip right there. Okay. Oh, that's genius. Okay. And then on this one, we're going to do the same thing right there. Okay. All right. Now, all right. Flip both front pieces right sides out, enclosing the seam. And we're going to baste our edges. Okay. Beth, you just tell me when you're ready. I'm ready. How's tomorrow? You already told your husband that you're going. Cat Dad would be so excited for your hubby to come, and I can put them outside and they can do all the man things that he wants me to do with him, that like get dirty. That was very like gender specific of me. I apologize. I don't get dirty. Some people do. If that's your thing, more power to you. I do not like to be dirty. he's outside right now with the Sawzall. And he is cutting apart one of the... No wonder I was struggling. I was sewing with it really high tension. Still. Whoops. Okay, that's better. Glad it was just a basting stitch. What was I saying? Oh, he's cutting apart. It's one of those very large totes. Places get them with, like, there's a place here locally that gets it with soy sauce in it. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it's like this huge tote, and he used them to build us a rainwater system, which is really cool. But he's using like the metal cage part that holds the plastic tote to make tomato cages, and he can get 2 tomato cages from each tote. This was after he and I had a conversation where he didn't believe me when I said, if you cut a 40 by 48 inch, 40, it's feet, no, inches, I don't know, it's inches, yes. If you cut it into pieces and you make 2 even squares out of it, that it would be 20 by 24. And I was right. He did not believe me. Hey, Molly. Okay. All right. So now I need to repeat that for the other side. Happy Mother's Day, Molly. I hope your day was fabulous. Let's see. I'm going to start with this. So I'm doing the regular, there's only one option for the front. But there is a regular back, a halter back, and a low back. So I'm doing the low back option, and I'm doing the halter straps with crisscross. But there's a couple of options for straps and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. I hope it gets better. I hope you're not overdoing it. Cat Dad was worried about me overdoing it. I overdid it yesterday. I was so productive on Friday. It was unreal. And then I guess you could say I was productive yesterday too, but then the day kind of, like after I got home and we ate dinner and stuff, it was like I was just zonked. So, not exactly sure how all of this gets enclosed, but I guess I'm going to find out. Okay. Fold the loop pieces in half with right sides together and stitch along. So where are my loopies? Oh, I know what they're for now. Okay, so where are they? I have them. There they are. All right. Let's stitch these together. You're not overdoing it. Good. Okay, so now I wish it would show me exactly where these go, but you know. And I need something to turn this with. Because I am not having any luck turning it with my fingers. There we go. Okay. One loop made. So all I did was take and put them wrong sides together. And I did clip them and then stitch the long edge. And I think my loops are longer than they need to be. Just because of the way I cut them. But I'm okay with that. It's fine. I would rather them be too long than too short because I can always cut them down. Let's see. Place edge against the side seam of the front piece with bottom touching the seam line of the front strap. So I'm trying to zoom in on the picture so I can see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I think I know where they go, but I can't really tell. Oh, there's also a ruched bottom option. Come on. Oh, it doesn't show me. There's only one picture of the loopies, and I'm not sure. We're going to go with it. I think I know where they go, and we're going to go with it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Lay this up here. There we go. That's much better. Loopies. I think they go right. Yeah, they do. Okay. So next loop edge directly above. Bottom touching the seam line. Okay. So right there. And the other one goes, oh. I'm going to cut the end of that off so it's even. And then I'll show you where I put it. Perfect. Okay, so on our front piece, you put the loop touching this seam right here, and then the other part goes on the top part of that. or just above it. So it goes right there, touching that seam, and then you fold it around and it goes right there, just like that, and it makes a little loopy. This is for our straps. Hi. What are you doing? Nothing? Do you want to come show everyone what you got yesterday? Yeah, there you go. Lift it up. She got a puppy and it's weighted. It's so cute and cuddly though. Do you want to tell everyone hi?
Hi.
Oh, thanks, Molly. Beth says, "Aw." Okay, so after that, Brittany says, "Hi, Em."
Hi, Brittany.
So we're gonna put that. We're gonna sew that in place. So I'm just gonna do my serger baste one more time. Huh? Em says, "Tell Thea hi." Molly says hi.
Hi, Molly.
What is the printer doing? It shouldn't be printing anything. I didn't send anything to print. I lost. Oh, they fell in the floor. Hey, Nikki. I asked where you were. I was like, I should have texted her. Wait until you see what I am making.
What are you making?
I'm making a swimsuit
For who?
for me. Do I need to make you another one? You. Where did it go? Look right down there.
Right here?
Yep. What's that fabric right there on top? Do you want to come show it to everybody? I got that just for you. Yeah, I know. I need to put the cord in a different spot, so. Okay. Fixing it back. I put it in the. I did not hold it down, so it didn't go where it needed to be. That's better. It shifted on me. There we go. Okay.
Mama, did you show them the light you got yesterday?
The popcorn? I sure did. They thought it was very cool. All right. Here we go, Nikki.
Can you show them?
Oh, this is the swim fabric that I got for M. Let's see.
That's gonna hurt.
It's all her favorites.
It's got
Here you go.
It's got.
All right, so this is what I am making. This is the swim. This is my swim fabric. It's like a snake skin. So this is the right side. And it crosses over. So this is the left side. It's gonna be so good. Okay. So now we're gonna take our back. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Until I'm finished.
What's that?
Yes. Until I am finished, ma'am. Why? What's up?
I want to do one of the resin things.
I don't know what that means. Oh, we'll have to do that tomorrow because I'm not going to be finished before. Well, hello. I'm not sure who Butterfly on my wall is, but hi, welcome. Okay, so I have my low back piece and I'm going to take and put, oh, nope, no, just kidding. I got to baste my other loops on real quick. I'm live, baby. You're hungry? What would you like to eat? Huh? You want a sandwich? Like a bologna sandwich? Or do you want a hot dog? Can you make that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now, so we're gonna take and we're gonna do it like the picture shows. We're gonna start with this side and got this goes here. Back pieces are sandwiching the front piece between them. Layer back lining, face up, front piece, face up, main. Okay, so yep, making a sandwich. All right. I love that all of the seams are enclosed on this too. So there's that. And then I have my lining. Well, hello then. That's awesome. I am glad to know that I am popping up in people's feeds. My little channel is growing slowly but surely. The little engine that could. So I typically go live on Sundays and make a different clothing item. So today we're making a swimsuit. Well, I'm making a swimsuit. Y'all are hanging out with me, but I welcome the company as I randomly talk to myself about who knows what. Happy to have you though. Okay. Come on. Get your butt down there and line up. There we go. Okay, so I took one side of my bodice and I took my back piece, right sides together, and clipped it on. And then on the other side, I have my lining. And now we are going to sew that. Do not stitch in opposite crossover corner. I don't know what that means, but thanks, Molly. I'm happy about it too. I am hoping to make it to a point to where I can get monetized by the end of the year. We'll see. I'm halfway there. So we'll see what happens. All right. So I got one side. And then I'm going to make sure that's not twisted and lay the other side up there. Fold that in, lay this out, make sure it's not twisted. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Molly, I need subscribers as well as watch hours. What's wrong, babe? We're out of bologna? Okay. How about some pizza? Well, we have bologna. It's just in the freezer. How about some scrambled eggs? What?
You have to get off your lot.
No, there's some already made in the refrigerator. They're in the back refrigerator on the very top shelf. Yeah. What's Shaney doing? Is he tilling?
No.
Oh, is that the lawnmower I hear? Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think he's setting a box on fire.
Oh. A box on fire, huh?
There's more stuff.
Oh, well, thanks, Molly.
He's setting it on fire. Mommy?
Yeah. We listen to ocean sounds at night because Cat Dad would listen to rock music, and I cannot, not at night. So we compromise.
Mommy?
Yes, baby.
Can I make the mixture and use the paint colors that we have and make Chloe a mushroom?
We can tomorrow, but you can't right now. Because I can't supervise. Because you just do.
When can I do it without yourself?
After you've done it a few times. Okay. So there's that. And I'm pretty sure that there was something I was supposed to do, but I didn't do it. And oh, no, I did it right. Okay. So now we're going to flip it out So our lining and our, oh, that looks good. Yes, so we have one piece. Hang on. What, baby?
Where are your headphones to your iPad?
They are over there in my bag by your table. Okay, so flip right sides up. Okay. Based main bodice to lining bodice. Allow. You will have one long vest-like piece. Okay, so nothing should be connected. So I need to base these two together right here.
Mommy.
What, honey? I'm live, remember?
Why do you have these big garbage?
I didn't mean to. Lay them on the table. You want some chips? Yes. Can you make it? Do not go overboard with the Nutella. Okay. All right. Ooh, halter. Okay, so now I need my two inner strap pieces. So these are our really short pieces. And as we learned earlier, we're going to stretch and then remeasure. I should have probably stretched it before I cut it off the roll, but I wasn't thinking. So I'm going to get up close and personal while I measure over here. Sorry for that. Okay, there's one. Two. All right. Make a bra one day. So the only bras I've made are the sports bra variety, which I'm not a huge fan of. I have a couple that I've made, but they're not like my everyday go-to. So I need to explore that some more. Y'all would probably love that. I could hear Beth now. All right. Attach elastic to the wrong side of the inner front strap, so up here. So this is the wrong side, and we're going to attach it. So wrong side, and we're going to attach it right here. Oh, you can't tell that it's going to go right here. With all the lace and the underwire, or neat alternative and the boning. Oh my gosh. I've made a corset before. Random, I know, but it was for a Halloween costume. All right. So I'm just clipping my elastic on. I'll hold it up and show you where I put it after I finish clipping. Okay. So this is the back side, and that's where we put it. Right there. So, and then I'm going to put it on the same spot on the other side. This is coming together ratherly. It's a very interesting concept to me. I am enjoying it, and I've not had any difficulty so far, really. So that's good. Okay. All right, so I've got that. Of course, it would be a fun make. And that was a really long time ago. So I used like an actual like simplicity pattern or something. Like the old tissue paper patterns you buy at the store. Okay. All right, attach elastic. And then fold it over. Wait. Attach elastic to wrong side of inner front strap piece. Where is my zoom? Oh, I don't know. My computer froze. Ish. It's thinking about it. I'm thinking I might have put it. I don't know. I may have spoke too soon about. Oh, here we go. I think I know what happened. There we go. I may have to reopen the pattern. I don't know what happened. Oh. I may have to go get my iPad. This is not. I can't get it to. I can't get it to move. Like it's stuck. I can't close it. Let's see. We can find out when I bought the pattern. Well, let's try now. Download. There we go. There you go. Did you get you something to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready for you.
All right, so let's see. Now let's try to zoom in. No thanks. All right. I'm fixing to snatch a bite of M's sandwich, y'all. Make sure to exercise your elastic. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Here we go. So let's add this elastic. That was like a slow brain moment or something.
Mama,
Mm-hmm. Hey, you have 45 minutes until bed.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what I was. I finally figured it out, but okay. All right, so I sewed it on to the wrong side. Then we're going to take and we're going to fold the whole thing over. And then it covers, so right here, when we folded our lining on our bodice to the wrong side, we made a little snip right here. So from the front, this is what it's looking like. But when you fold this over, it covers that up. So that's what it looks like now. Okay, so folding that over and clipping. Okay, so got that side. So now let's do this side. Well, if it'll cooperate with me. Maybe. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to fold that side over. That didn't sound good. Did it? Oh, she can't hear me. She put the headphones on. She can't hear what I'm saying. I don't know if y'all can hear her smacking though. I certainly can. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And then now we're going to top stitch that. And it says that you can top stitch just this section, or you can top stitch the entire curve. So it would be this here. So I'm just gonna probably top stitch the curve, not the whole thing. So I'm gonna put my extra elastic over here, and we don't need that window that big. There we go. So we're gonna use this cover stitch. And you could totally do this on a regular domestic sewing machine. You would just need to use like a zigzag stitch for this part. Okay. I was thinking, you know, that if I went live at 6, well, 8 o'clock is only 2 hours, so yes. I don't know what I was just thinking in my brain. So it's almost 2 hours in. I don't know how far into this we are, but if I don't finish before 9, which is an hour from now, then I will hop on tomorrow night and finish it. I hope I finish it because it's looking really cute. Like really super cute. I have a couple of other swimsuit patterns too, so. And now that Brenda has enabled me and told me that Boho has swim fabric on sale, and I've been being so good. But as I was trying to say earlier, I have this print, and I ordered the custom for M. And I have one other print for myself. It's like a purple glitter. I enabled you with rhinestones. Have you made anything yet? Trying to make the world sparkle more, Brenda. Okay. So after I cover stitched it. That's what it looks like. Looks really good. I'm really happy with the way this turned out right here. Like, really happy. Just got your first shipment. Awesome. Okay. My mom came over for lunch today and she was asking about the water system that Cat Dad built. And I told her that I didn't necessarily love the placement of it, but it makes him happy. It's a very useful thing to have. And he doesn't question how much fabric I buy, so I'm not going to question what he does in the yard. I think that's a good rule of thumb for me and him. And on top of that, he didn't spend a bunch of money to do it. And we have a system that helps us collect rainwater for the garden. So very useful. You forgot to get all the other supplies besides the rhinestones. Well, Kathy, you can get the brushes from Lowe's or Walmart. And I think I left you transfer tape. And then I'm sure you have a pair of tweezers. And the little scoopy thing is nice to have, but it's not necessarily required. So, all right, next step. Halter and low back options. Mark the center of back elastic piece. So let's see, where is that? Oh, so that's going to be outer strap, elastic, low back. So that's my really long piece. Okay. Attach elastic to outer straps and down. Stretching elastic slightly. Low back pictured here. So that's going to be my very, very long piece. And I bet that, hey Rhea, welcome. Enjoy dinner, Yvonne. Okay, so we're going to repeat that same process, but this is going to basically start from up here at the other end of our strap and go all the way around to the other side. And then we're going to fold it over. So I'm just going to, I did stretch my elastic, but I'm just going to add it as I go, and then once I get to the other end, I'll clip off the excess. But I am going to go ahead and baste this top edge real quick because I did not do that earlier. So I wonder if I could convince Cat Dad to put like an event venue next door and come up with some kind of theme for like gardening and outdoor stuff with sewing and cats. Like, how do I make that happen? Because then the wives could come with their husbands, and the husbands would have things to do, and the wives would have things to do, and I could sew with all my friends. And that sounds fabulous. Okay. Sounds like a lot of work, yeah. But it would give Cat Dad a purpose. I mean, like I could put him to actual work instead of him putting me to work. I'm hoping that once I get like the top part done, that like the rest of this just like flies together. It may not be true, but it sounds nice in my head. Okay. So I'm going to start on this side and clip my elastic up here. Oh, there you go, Paula. Campfires and s'mores, and they can do whatever they want, and then everyone can sew. Hey, Nicole, welcome back. Happy Mother's Day. How's Canada? Pattern piece. Oh, he could be my pattern piece cutter. Yeah, no. He would not enjoy that at all. He could be, but he would not enjoy it. And I probably am too OCD to let him do it. Okay, so that's a good start. Yeah. Could AI cut patterns? So I have discovered that my serger likes the elastic better if I have it down on the bed as opposed to on top. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it is what it is. Okay. Y'all are probably looking at the side of my head too, so if you are, I'm sorry. I could probably change the view a little bit. There we go. That's probably a better view. As I stick my hand right in the way. Maybe so it doesn't snag on it. Yeah, Nikki, or it could be sticking to the foot, but I mean, the foot's metal and so is the plate, so. But it's also on the feed dogs, so maybe the feed dogs are pulling it where it's sticking to the foot. Maybe that's, I don't know. I'm glad I did not measure and cut because my elastic would not have been long enough. So that little bit right there is maybe 1/4 of an inch. That's what I had extra. And that could just be me. I don't know. But it worked out. So now we're going to take and do the same thing we did before, and we're going to fold this over to the other side, and then we're going to top stitch it all the way around. So, did you just snag my drink? She can't hear me. She snagged my drink, y'all. I guess I should let her because I snagged a bite of her sandwich. So, there's that. Okay. My loopy is causing me some issues right there. Get out of my drink. The only problem with her snagging my drink is I can't go get more and she can. I mean, I guess I could go get more, but that would just leave y'all sitting here waiting. Okay. Sharing is caring. Oh, Rhea says hi. Rhea says hi, Em.
Hi, Rhea.
Yeah. If we were in the house, I wouldn't share my drink with her because we have unlimited drinks in the house, but I would share my food with her. This is a lot of distance to clip, but I want to make sure that it looks nice, so I'm going to clip it. Maybe on future ones I won't be, but I have, since it's my first one and I want it to look nice, I'm trying to be as careful as possible so that anything else that I might mess up won't be as bad. Okay, everything is good except for this one spot where my loop is like not quite in the right spot, but it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a little thick, so I'll just have to be careful when I go over that area. But otherwise, it's good. Yeah, that's why I don't normally share drinks with her. That and their little germ magnets. And while I don't normally get sick from her sickness, Cat Dad does. So Thea sneaks your water all the time, and she has plenty of her. Yeah, M has like 4 of those circle water bottles, and she will snatch my drink every time. And it's not like I have green tea in my cup. She doesn't even like it. It's just because she doesn't want to go get a drink. Yvonne, that's funny. Yeah. Chloe has been begging to share or have some wine, and I'm like, you're not gonna like it, so no. Let's see. How can I? There we go. Hey, Tess. Welcome to the live. Hi. Happy Mother's Day. Yvonne, what did hubby make for dinner? So I'm going to stop at that loop, the one that I got in the wrong spot, and I'm going to break my stitching because if not, I'm going to top stitch through my loop. And then I'll just fold it out of the way and pick back up on the other side, so you won't even know that. You won't even know that I did it, other than me telling you. Grilled steaks, loaded baked potatoes, and seasoned green peas. Sounds yummy. We had loaded potato, smoked chicken, loaded baked potatoes for dinner last night, courtesy of Cat Dad. They all have cooties. Yes. Okay, so my stitching right there doesn't look fabulous. I got some twisting, probably my own fault, but it's gonna be fine. Let's see. I can get this up under here. My foot just does not go as high as I would like it to. Hey, Linda. Happy Mother's Day. So, tie these off, and then we will have successfully top stitched the back. Yay! Okay. And then right here, I gotta tie this off because I broke my thread. It was worth it. I don't think I would have ever sewed over not with my cover stitch anyway. If I was using my domestic, I could have sewed over it. There we go. Well, I still have one. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back. I just did not get close enough. I'm gonna go this way so that I can get it up under there maybe and catch. There we go. Catch that end. Oh, it helps if I put the foot down. I'm gonna have to rethread, but it's gonna be worth it. Because honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm snagging. There we go. Finishing this Denver, then it's 99.5, only CatCon till CatCon. That's awesome, Brittany. Congrats. Happy for you, boo. I'm glad you're hanging out with me while you finish that Denver too. Okay. Mama needs some hours. I'm going to try to go live this week, during the week. And then next Monday, M has awards day at school. So I will But then I have a doctor's appointment afterwards, so I probably won't make it live next Monday, but I'm not gonna say no. Yeah. All day lives, Brittany. Do like a 8-hour live stream. I don't know how you would do that though, because like you would have to take a break at some point to eat and, you know, refill water and bathroom breaks. I mean, even now, I ate before I went live and I'm still like, I'm famished. Give me food. Okay, so apparently right here, something happened with my thread. So I'm going to fix that as well. And then, oh, and I need to rethread. I had to break my threads to, or unthread my needles to get that last set out. Okay. You can watch Thea sew. Yeah, there you go. Yep. You could teach her to make cat toys like I did with M. She thinks it's the best thing ever. I'm honestly surprised that she's not like trying to make cat toys right now. I should let her make a pillowcase. She would probably really enjoy that. Not bad. You're gonna make her, yeah, let her make kickers and then take them to CatCon. She'd probably be all over it. Okay, so I'm gonna fix this spot right here where my stitches got messed up. If I can get the there we go. I'm sure that wasn't my machine. I'm sure it was a me, but it's in that same spot next to the loops. So, oh, that would be so cute, Britt. Yeah. Do it. I don't know what I've done, but I have like got a mess over here now, apparently. There we go. Got it. There. Whew. That that was a struggle. Okay. All right, where are my... Okay. Let's tie this one off and then I can move on. All right, there we go. Okay. I think that requires a piece of candy. Okay. All right, so moving on to straps after I finish chewing candy. All right, 30 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to skip ahead to, let's see. There we go. I'm going to skip ahead to the bottoms because the straps are pretty straightforward and I can do those like off camera if I had to. But it's 4 pieces and you take 2 of them and you put them right sides together and sew around it and then turn them out. And then they get attached up here. So yeah, that's a great idea, Yvonne. Okay, so I'm going to lay that to the side and then we are going to take the, with right sides together, side seams of lining and main. Okay, so we're going to take our back and lay it right side up and take our front right side down. Line these up on the sides. And clip. And clip. And then I'm going to okay, and then we're going to come over to the other side and top edge. Clip that together. Bottom edge. Clip that together. Okay. Clip it together. Let's see. Did not get that clipped evenly. If y'all hear her laughing, it's because whatever she's watching on my tablet is funny, apparently. Okay, so now we're going to sew those together. Okay, and then, so here we go. Here's our bottoms, right sides together. I really hope I didn't make these too small because that would be really sad. Okay, so now we're going to take and pin the crotch part together, and I'm going to turn it around so I can make sure that I get both layers. Okay, and then repeat with the lining. All right. I don't know what I have done over here, but there we go. Somehow I got extra thread. Okay, so this is what we got. So now we're going to repeat that same process for the lining. I gotta get some of these clips out of my way. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got my lining. This is the front, and that, let's see, that's the right side up. And then here is my back. And right side down. And clip it at the seam on the side. Whoa. Hold one side down. Repeat for the other side. Just sewing those side seams together. Okay. I can hear the bugs hitting the window outside on the door. Okay. So now we're going to take and match up our center and then just clip everything else in there along those. It just kind of eases together. It actually doesn't look like it would fit at all, and then surprisingly it just falls right into place. Yeah, I can hear it, like they're just pinging the window on the door, and I know it's because my lights are on and it's so bright in here. I'm happy we didn't get any more rain today. We've had record rainfall so far this year. So we're gonna need a little, luckily it hasn't been like really heavy rains. It's just been multiple days in a row of rain. My show at the animal shelter did get rained out though. It was supposed to have been this weekend. So that was a bummer. Okay. So I'm just making sure I caught that. Yeah, it is a bummer about my show, but I'm hoping they reschedule. So, all right, now, what is next? We're not doing the skirt. There is a skirt option. Although I feel like I missed a step. Okay, so skipping forward. Okay, all bottoms. Fold main fabric waistband in half widthwise. So where is it? Right here. Okay, main fabric in half widthwise and stitch the short end and repeat for the lining. Okay, so there is a waistband. So it's a really long piece. Just gonna stitch those short edges together and then repeat that for the lining. And then okay, so then we're going to mark our quarter points. So we've got this, and then here is our center. And then if we put those seam together with our center and fold it, there is a well, there's a quarter, and then we can flip it over. And there's another quarter. So again, with this piece, center, and 1/4, and another quarter. Okay. Repeat with lining, bottoms, and okay. Right sides together, align the top edge of bottom's waistband. All right, so we're going to take our bottoms and we are going to match our seams up and find our center back. And our center front. And then we're going to take our waistband and make sure which side is the back and which, okay, this is the back. So I'm going to put my seam with the back center. And then I'll come over to my next clip and it goes with my side seam. And then next clip goes to front center. And then the next clip goes on the side seam. And then everything in between. So we're going to stitch those, and they are right sides together. And per my usual, I like to start on the center back at my seam. So let's do that. And then I have my waistband on the top. And I'm just ever so slightly giving a little bit of stretch to make everything line up where it's supposed to. And done with that. So this is what we have. So there's our bottoms for the lining, and then we're going to repeat that same process for our main fabric. So I'm going to find my center front and back. And then, okay, take my seam, right sides together, and match it with my center back. And then matched up my clips. Okay, come around to the last one. Okay. And then again, I'm going to start with the center back seam, and I'll just hold those layers together as I go around and give it just a gentle pull, not much, to get those lined up. And then there we have that. Awesome. Okay. So now I have bottoms and I have bottoms, and we're going to take our top, and I need to make a mark that I did not make already. Which I'm probably just going to use a clip. There we go. The notch is on the pattern piece. Okay. All right, so we're going to take our bodice and lay it right side up, fold it this way, having to make myself some room. And we're going to match up those two clips that I just put on so it crosses over. And I don't know, let's see. In the pattern, it's right over left. Okay. I don't think it matters, but. And then once you have that clipped for the crossover, you just run the whole bottom edge over to the corner. And there's like a picture of what it looks like. So. Okay. So after I get that, can finish clipping this together. Okay. So we have a top. All right, what's next? Slide each layer on top of the other, aligning at all raw edges. All right, so this is going to go inside this in front. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to mark my center. And hey. Oh, yeah, I knew it was getting close. I'm almost done, and I didn't know what you were doing. Time to go. Time to go brush your teeth. Okay. I'm coming in. Yes. Go brush your teeth and get in the bed. I know. I just didn't send her in because I knew you were on the lawnmower earlier. I could hear. You probably. The bugs are crazy. Okay, so I'm going to stick my bodice inside. Well, hey, macaroni. Right sides together. There's the macaronis. Hey, macaroni. Hello. There you are. So, and then I found the center sides, and he's going to come up to the camera and say hi. Kitty kisses, yep. And then I'm just matching up the center back and the sides. Okay. Hey, no kitty booties on camera, please. Yep, no kitty booties on camera. And you're now we just got cat fur on camera. Okay, I rolled over a clip. All right, so my bodice is inside, front to front, back to back, matched up my centers. Macaroni. Sir, sit right there. Thank you. Do you want in my lap? Would that make you happy? Huh? Yeah? Okay. Well, come on. You can get in my lap, or you want in the back of the chair like Mango? As he takes a bath. Excuse you, sir. That was fun. Stop. You'll have to go back outside if you can't behave. Yeah. Oh, goodness. He'll be right back up here. I know he will. Oh, he got behind me in the chair. Now if he'll just lay down. He's bigger than Mango, though, so it's hard for him to do that. I'll have to scooch, probably. There we go. Yeah, he's headbutting my elbow. Okay. So I'm just lining this up. Or clipping it together, I guess, is probably more accurate. And on the front side, I already had clips where I had clipped my crossover together. So I'm just transferring those clips. And I think next Sunday, I need to make this out of some double brush poly. It has a peplum, skirt that comes with it, and I just omit the bottoms and make it a top. That would be cute. We'll see how this comes out and how it fits, and then go from there. If it fits good and I like it and all those things, then that's what I'll do. Or maybe I won't make it till Sunday. Maybe I can do it this week. No, if I go live during the week, it'll be bag related. Oh no. You can't pet him through the screen. Nicole, that's so sad. My brother just lost his kitty baby. She was 17 or 18. Where? There it is. My little crossover is trying to pop it up. Put your foot down. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's see. Let's try going this way. Oh, I think I was probably supposed to. I was. I'll just sew it again. I was supposed to put the lining in there. Okay, there we go. Made it that time. Good night, Kathy. Okay, so now, let's see. This goes that way. I think I did it a little bit wrong, but it'll be fine. I shouldn't have, because I'd serged for my basting. It wouldn't have any seams on the inside whatsoever, but because I serged, my layers are not separate. Macaroni must have found him a bug. Oh, wait. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Nope. That didn't go that way. It's like trying to put together a puzzle. Okay, this is my back. This is my back. Okay. And my front. I was wrong. I can turn it through the leg, and then we still have to attach the elastic to the leg holes and then make the straps. But I'll do this part and turn it out, and then y'all can see it, and then I'll finish it tomorrow and post pictures. Maybe it won't be raining and I can take it to the pool. I don't know about getting in the pool, but the pool will make a nice backdrop. Okay, that's lined up. That's lined up real nice. That's lined up. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Starting at the center back, full seam allowance. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Trying to make sure I keep everything smooth and even, and so I don't sew over anything that I shouldn't. Kind of like the final top stitch on a bag. Okay. That was crazy. My pedal got stuck. Okay. So here goes nothing. All right. Where is, okay. Let's move you this way and put it like that. Maybe come up a little bit. Sorry. There we go. Okay, and then I can slide back. All right. Here we are. It's almost finished. So this leg opening will get basted together and it will have elastic, and then it will get fold over just like up here at the top, which is probably a good thing that I'm going to stop here anyway, because now I can try it on and make sure it fits, and if I need to make any adjustments I can before I completely finish it. So thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Oh, thanks, Rory. Thanks, everybody. It's very cute. I love it. I think it's awesome. I can't. So, oh, and then let me turn it around. Here's the back. So, low scoop option, and there's two other options for the back if you want it. Has the band, but yes. Thanks. I'll be sure to take some pictures, and I hope to catch you live this week. If not, oh, Ellen, hi. Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully I'll catch y'all live one day this week. If not, I'll see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.